Hi, haven't seen you guys in forever. Welcome back to Living Your Best Life. So I was going to tell you about what I'm doing with my fitness. And tomorrow I'll probably do a video, or maybe later on today I'll do a video about the book club. It's probably just going to be me, maybe every now and then maybe somebody else, but it's just hard for everybody to get together lately. I might have to put my dog up. She's a puppy. She's kind of bad. Okay, so I did complete this book. It's called The Badass Body Goals, the Booty Shaping and Resistant Training Journal. So I did complete this book. I really like it. It has usually like if you do it for 5 days, you have like 1 day where you do like weights at home, like strength building at home, and the other 4 days, like you would do circuit training that you could, with all stuff that you could do at home. I did everything in this book I did at home, or I did some version of it at my house. For a while there I was going to the gym, but just for the weight resistant things, but I don't even do that anymore. And I did complete like the whole book, and I think it's great. Like if you're dieting, if you're really doing everything you're supposed to be doing, you're going to get it done with this book. But I have a problem with portion control and dieting, so I just pretty much stay where I'm at. So at the beginning of last year, but before the coronavirus, I was at my goal weight. I was 157, and of course, I've been off and on exercising, not really keeping up with anything like how I should be, and I definitely haven't been eating correctly, and I'm right back at 174 probably. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to get serious again. I'm drinking my water. I try to drink 90 to 120 ounces of water a day. I put a little lemon juice in here. I drink my water. Every morning I do my bullet coffee. You can do any version of a bullet coffee or a coffee. That's on, however you do it, that's on you. I always put coconut oil in there, some cinnamon, some cocoa powder, the erythritol, and then whatever, coffee you're drinking. And I mix it in my Ninja. And I put some almond milk in there, and that's my coffee. That's my bullet coffee. So I do 2 of those every morning, and I do the water. And now I've been pretty consistent where I feel like I can come back on here and talk to you guys about stuff with my exercise. I do yoga. I do exercise 5 days a week for about 20 minutes a day. I do yoga on Tuesday. I do yoga on Saturdays. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I do this great book. It's from these people. What are they? A Habit Nest. Yeah, Habit Nest. And this is the Weight Training Guide Buddy Journal. Let me turn some lights on. It's kind of dark. Let me turn this fan on too, because I always get hot. So I just started it because I wanted to finish my pink book first. And my goal this year is to have better portion control. Because I think I'm okay. Like I can drink my water, I can get my 8,000 to 10,000 steps in. I try to get 7 hours of sleep. It usually averages out between around 6 hours a week, because I have a day where I only can sleep for 4 hours, and then I have a day where I work 24 hours straight. But then on my off days, I usually get around 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So I end up averaging like 6 hours of sleep. Because sleep, water, and steps are the most important things. If you're not doing that, don't even try to do anything else, because you got to get that going first. So now because I'm going to be 50 soon. So I'm 46, I'm going to be 47 this year. And I always told myself, and I read a lot of things, and I'm in the healthcare field, and you really should be doing some type of weight training or resistance training with your workout. I used to do yoga, and I used to feel like that was enough, but it probably isn't. So I'm doing this now to really, grow old healthy, because I want to grow old young. So this is what I'm doing. The weightlifting gym buddy journal. So I really like it, and I do everything at home. And I'm going to walk in my other room here in a minute to show you what I have, because maybe I might just take pictures, maybe put the pictures at the end of the video. Yeah, because that might be better with the puppy and everything. So I have like a weight bench that goes up and down, like inclines and declines. I have a resistant bands that I can, and then like a bungee cable thing that I can do some things with. And then I have 8, 5, and 3-pound weights. And then I have a 10-pound dumbbell. And then I have like a 60-pound dumbbell that I just do like some back exercises with. And I just got like a little bungee cord so I could do cheater, like assistant pull-ups. But I can't do them, so I haven't been really doing them here because I don't have that at my home. And I've been pretty much just doing it all here. Like there's usually around 8 exercises. Some of it, like you could tell, you would need gym equipment. I try to find an alternative exercise to do it instead, or I'll just with the equipment I have, try to do something else for that body part because you're always doing certain body parts. So I do feel like it's really effective. I usually just do 3 reps of 20, and if it's really hard and something that I'm having a hard time with, then I'll do 20, 16, and 12. And then my goal will be next year to be doing like 4 sets of 20 and upping the weight, like getting, more bars or weights or whatever. But with the stuff I have at home and just walking and then my yoga DVD, I'm able to do all this. And I only exercise for about 20 minutes a day, and I do feel stronger, but I feel like until you tackle like your diet and the amount of food you eat, it's hard to do. Like, of course, we were all homeschooling and staying home and not going anywhere. So that year, like I just went right back, sorry, that's my dog, to where I was because plus I'm like in healthcare, it's depressing, all these people dying. I wasn't really motivated. And I was kind of in a slump, and just eating chocolate and drinking wine every day and just trying not to yell at the kids because, they're here all the time and they're not going anywhere. And when I'm in that kind of situation, like I just use those things that help me get through because I hate to yell and I hate to get upset about stuff. So then I should be exercising, but I'm usually not. I'm just, eating my chocolate, drinking my wine and getting through. But I'm not doing that no more. I'm done with that. I haven't bought chocolate in a minute here. I'm ready to get back to something that I'm trying to obtain. And my goal still is when I'm 50 years old, I want to weigh 150 or I want to feel the healthiest I've ever been in my life. That's my goal. I got 3 years to accomplish it. But I know a lot of it is really going to be on portion control and controlling alcohol consumption because I'm the kind of person that drinks a bottle of wine when I'm off. And I'm off 4 days a week, so that's 4 bottles a week. That's what I do. I know it ain't right, but I do it. But like I have a bottle while I'm cooking, I have a bottle with my meal, and usually somebody comes over and has a glass with me, and I have a glass, and then that one bottle's gone in one day. It's super easy. It happens. So I know that's like what I'm working on. I know everybody works on their own things. You're not me and I'm not you. I'm just here to help encourage you with your fitness journey, whatever that might be. I weigh myself just for you guys. I really don't feel like my weight is an indicator of how healthy or unhealthy I am. The way my body looks is an indicator of how healthy or unhealthy I am and what I'm able to do or not do, with how much energy am I conserving to do certain things that maybe shouldn't require that much energy. So that's how I do it, but you guys do you. Like I monitor my heart rate, it's usually in the low 60s and I want to keep it there. I feel like that's pretty healthy. Even at my worst, I feel like I'm still a pretty healthy person. I was still pretty much every single day meeting my step goals, even when I wasn't doing anything else. But I feel like drinking the water is key to really getting on a diet, and I wasn't doing that really well. I wasn't drinking my water like how I should have been all the time. But I'm doing it again. I'm here for you guys. If you want to join me on my journey, like, subscribe, do those things. I'm not perfect. I hope to come out here once a week about fitness, but I may not because I got 1,000 other things going on too. Also, I'm still going to talk to you guys about the book club. And we'll finish. I'm just going to wrap up the Hillary Clinton book. I've already I'm kind of switched to audiobooks which means I can't like read like the highlighted part, but I think that might be better because then it'll be just a quicker review of what's going on in this book. And the next one after that will be the Obama book. And then I also read the girl that's in Baby Boy, Tajay. I can't think of her name right now. I read her book. I'll talk to you guys about that book. And then I have some other books that I got too. I really wanted to read that a couple of other books, but I just couldn't get into it. But that's what I've been reading, so I'll discuss those things with you when we get back together. And just because the kids are here all the time, I usually just listen to the books now, audio in the car when I go to work and come home, because it's hard to read around kids. Like, I can't do it. I know some people can, but I can't. So I hope you join me on my journey. These are the two things that I'll be talking about. Of course, I just talk about whatever the heck's going on anyway. And I hope you stay tuned, and I hope there's something here that you can use that makes your life better. I will say one thing that I did during this crazy time. I bought myself a blow-up hot tub. Now, you can call me crazy, but that is the best investment I've ever made. So I live in Illinois, and it made it through the whole winter. I got it in November, and it's still running just fine. I love it, but I feel like you just have to invest in yourself, especially when times are weird and rough, because you still gotta love yourself and do the things that you gotta do. And sometimes, the gym's closed and you can't do those regular routines, and you gotta figure out what else you're gonna do. And I was getting in that hot tub every day, no matter what, trying to, make it through. So stay tuned. I'll tell you more about my journey. I love doing this with you guys, because when I do it with you guys, I always see results, and I hope that you guys see results too. Peace and love. Hey you guys, here are the pictures of the weight equipment that I use. I know this area is so junky, I'm so sorry, but I probably wasn't describing the stuff right. I don't know all these technical terms, but it's just a space that I use so I don't have to go to the gym. Peace.